Hello, my name is Ethan Sterling, and here's my slidecast on recruiting in France. There are a lot of different countries that could be potential locations for our recruiters to travel to. We decided on France because of multiple reasons. Education isn't pushed as much in this country, so if we told them about all the opportunities they'll get, we could pour more students over. Since France is a first world country, there will be plenty of people that could afford the costs as well. France is a first world country. Although they have a large, diverse population, France is considered a low-context culture. One major challenge when traveling to France is that they speak a different language. It is important to understand the basics of the language so that you can address people correctly and be able to have that first conversation. In France, first addresses are very important because formality is much more common than in the USA. Addressing people by first name is looked down upon. You should address people by their last name to fit their customs. It is also important to dress nicely because looking professional or put together is important in French culture. It is also common to not talk about work outside the workplace. Keep your conversations about family and other non-professional topics. Use these conversations to get to know the person and their family better. You are trying to sell the University of Idaho to them. There are many differences in nonverbal communication between the USA and France. For instance, the OK gesture in the USA means a totally different thing in France. The OK gesture in France is interpreted as worthless. For example, if you are at a restaurant in France and you put up the OK sign, the waiter/waitress will interpret that as the food is worthless. Also, the bicep flex in France is the equivalent of the middle finger in the USA. A good idea is that whenever someone asks you how you're doing, give them a thumbs up. The main religion in France is Catholic. This is important to know so you don't accidentally insult their religious beliefs. Many religious artifacts are found in houses, so grow used to seeing many different religions. You can talk to them about the different groups on campus to keep them active in their church. As you can see, there are many cultural differences between the USA and France. It is very important that you understand some of the differences and do your best to not cross the line. Look back to these slides if you have any questions. You can also do some of your own research online to better understand the cultural differences.